Is Product Report Card a legit and great service site to join, or is it a scam site to stay away from? My name is Michael from paidfromservice.com, and I have joined hundreds of service sites and tested them myself. And in this Product Report Card review, I am going to give you an inside look of this platform so you can see exactly what it offers and easily find out if it will be worth your time or not. So I will just log in and then I will show you what it's all about. So before we start, just make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you will get a notification when I release more videos like this. And if you have any questions, any comments, just leave a comment below the video. I am now logged into Product Report Card, and it's in one sense it's a kind of a simple service site, and another sense it's quite complicated to figure out exactly how it works. It's not as simple as many other service sites. Let me just make that clear right away. I hope this video review and guided tour and tutorial will help you actually figure out what it's all about, so you can easily see if it will be for you or not. But let me just start by saying it's actually a legit service site. It is a way where you can get paid to share your opinions, and it has a few other options as well. So let me start by going over all the options, because this doesn't necessarily mean it will be worth it for you or the right option for you. So I will explain what it exactly offers, and then you can see and judge for yourself. So the main thing that Product Report Card offers is paid surveys, online paid surveys. So that means you share your opinion and you get a reward for that. And the way you do is, now when you're logged in, you can see here you have all these profiles, right, with different information about your household, employment, mobile phone, etc. And you need to fill these out to have a chance of actually getting service, and then you confirm your email, and within 24 hours after registering you should start receiving survey invitations. Not a huge amount, but surveys where you can get paid for sharing your opinion. That's that's fine, but like, I must say that it's very normal on paid service sites. You have to fill out profiles because that is how they match you with relevant surveys. There are just a lot here on Product Report Card, in my opinion. It won't take too long, but you can easily spend 20-25 minutes filling them out, and there's no reward for that. So you just need to be prepared for that that's the only time you have to do it, and then the rest of the service you will get paid for. So that's basically how it works with the service. You need to fill out the profile, confirm your email, and then you will get invitations, like survey invitations via email, and you can click the link there and take the surveys. As mentioned earlier, there are a few other ways that you can use Product Report Card, and one of them is, you can see up here in the menu. Here, that's the profiles, that's where we are now, that you need to fill them out, and then there's the studies. So that's further other survey opportunities or studies, right? So you can earn reward, and right now there are no studies for me, but that's where you can see if there are any available studies or other surveys, if you haven't received any via email. But as you can see, for me there's none right now, so that can happen. That depends a lot on where you live. It's actually available, I believe it's around 17 countries, so that's quite nice. The amount of surveys and opportunities does depend on your country. You can see for me there's none here right now. That's just how it is. Then I'll try other sites instead, or wait for them to actually send the survey invitations. But you can go here and find this options also, and look what kind of studies they have in this tab here. Then Product Report Card also have something here. You can see product registration. That's actually an option I haven't seen in any other service site, and that means here you can qualify for research studies about in-home product tests, right? So that means you need to choose what kind of devices you have in your home. Like, for example, you look at refrigerator and you have to, the manufacturer, model number, all these things here, and select whatever you have, and then if they have any studies for you about those products, you can participate. So it's kind of like product testing, but not really, because it's product testing usually is like you get a product to test and then keep it, but here you are registering the products you already have, and then maybe you can be selected to actually test them or give feedback about them. Again, it can take quite a while. You can see if I had to go through here and I had to take pictures, model number, serial number, photo of all my devices in my home, and there are of course no guarantee that you will actually get to participate in any like research study about this, because that entirely depends what kind of projects a product report card gets. Interesting, but takes quite a bit of effort, as you can see. It might be worth checking with a few products and then see, but it's not something that you, in my opinion, should expect too much from. Then there is one more thing here called product reviews. And when you first look at it, it's just like a long list of different kinds of reviews that you can read, and you can end up buying them through links here also, or read reviews. A little bit confusing at first, because the overall thing about product report card is there's not a lot of information about how it works. There's like no FAQ section. If you go back here, you can see there is nowhere where you can find any FAQ, like frequently asked questions, and that's a little bit strange. So there's not a lot of information. And then you go to the product reviews, and you can see, like here for example, or you can go back and you can try one of the other categories, because they might look different. If we go to the like tents, let's see here, you see they look completely different, and that's where you can like see prices and then buy through a promotional link here. So it's all like, what is it actually for? You can get some information, you can compare it. But like from my research, it seems like you can actually also get to write some of these product reviews yourself once you filled out your profile. But again, this is one of the things that there's not a lot of information about how it actually works here. That's in my opinion, the big flaw of product report card. It's not very user friendly, in that there's not like clear guidelines, and also not clear guidelines about, if you get to write product reviews, what will you actually get paid for it, and things like that. So I'm not sure what to say about these product reviews. Not something I'm impressed with from what I have seen, and especially not because they don't have any clear instructions about exactly how it works. But it can be something to look into. Personally, I think like the surveys would be what I would focus on here, but that also depends on what kind of payout methods that you prefer, and that's what we will go into next. Like a very important part of deciding to join a service site is of course also to look at the payout methods, because you want to make sure that before you actually put in some effort, that you can get paid in a way that suits you, whether that's gift cards or cash or whatever. That's entirely up to you, but you need to make sure that the sites you join offer what you want. And here you can press the redeem button, and that's again where it becomes a little bit confusing. There's not a lot of information. You can see you need to earn $25. It's definitely not one of the fastest paying service sites. Many sites pay a lot faster, but it's still within, it's reasonable. Even though with the opportunities on product report card, it can take quite some patience to get there. But anyways, that's how it is. And then you can see here it says you can get Amazon gift codes. That's an Amazon gift cards or codes is as good as cash almost, depending on the country you live in. But also from what I found out by researching, it also looks like they actually offer to pay by check. That's only relevant in certain countries. This is companies located in the US. As far as I'm aware there. So if you don't live in the US, then having a check mailed to you will take forever. So it doesn't make much sense. But again, there's not a lot of information about how that works or anything else like that. And personally, I prefer sites that have more options. Gift cards can be as good as cash. but I prefer having the choice, and I like getting paid through PayPal or another electronic means like that. That's just easier. But here the payout methods are quite limited. But you can, Amazon, if you use Amazon, it can be an option. If you want to get paid by check, it should also be an option. Some people also say that you can get paid in cash in direct deposit, but then you need to contact them, and there's no information on the site exactly about that. So that's the payout methods, and then you can take that into consideration to see if it's a site you want to join or not. So overall, Product Report Card is a legit service site. It has, in my opinion, limited opportunities. What I like the least about it is that it's quite confusing. There is no FAQ section. There is no step-by-step guides that makes it really easy. And then you need to take a lot of these profile questions before you can get started. So it's a little bit tiresome like that compared to other service sites, and makes it a little bit slow compared to others. But as an exercise site, it can be interesting to look into. It has a few opportunities that no other sites I have seen really have. So if you want to try something different, it can be worth checking. But like personally, I think there are definitely service sites with better opportunities if you just want to share your opinion and get paid for that. But anyways, I have a full review on my website, paidfromservice.com, and here you can make sure to check that out and read all the details to see if it's for you or not. And here you can also find a list of some sites that, in my opinion, might be good alternatives if you decide Product Report Card is not for you. And also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get further reviews of service sites and get paid to sites, and tips and tricks about how to make the most out of these sites.